Fumo Fairy Jump Scare. Heyo! It's Fumo Fairy Friday! Thank you for everyone for showing up. This week we're going to be playing a game called CBT with Yuuka Kazami. Plus, Patchouli Knowledge's, what's it called? Hold on, let me get the correct game name here. Oh, you know what the game name isn't actually? I just realized it's definitely not To Who Puppet Dance. It is CBT with Yuuka Kazami. There we go. Totally remember change the game name. Cognition. I am too cool to pat a fairy behavior. Pat the fairy anyways. Yes, patting the fairy is cute. Please pat me. Exclamation mark blue pats in chat. If only if you like. Well, if only if you want to though. I mean, if you don't want to pat me, that's okay too. This game has no background music, by the way, so I guess we're just gonna sit here in awkward silence while I set up the stream. Alright, I need a funny stream title. To Who themed antiviruses. Nope, that character. Nope, that's a big L. Common Big Fairy L. Total themed antiviruses. Sure, that's good enough. CBT and Genome Guardian. Okay, done. We've done it. Hey, alright. So yeah, we're gonna be playing CBT with Yuuka Kazami with the new DLC, which just came out, Patchouli Knowledge's Surprise. And then after that, we're going to be switching over to a more standard game for Genome Guardian. And I hope you have a fun time. One last thing. There will be no Fumo Fairy Friday next week. If you remember, 1 month ago, I said there would be no Fumo Fairy Friday because I was going, I had to go to Toronto for something. But oops, I forgot it was next month, not that month. Now it's this month. So it's actually happening for real now. Thank you for the pats and thanks for coming. Thank you. I'll talk it out today, so forgive me if I am not super high energy. I'll be trying my best. Also, it'd be neat if the capture worked. Capture? Nope, it's not supposed to be just a black screen right now. Oh boy. This game does not super like being recorded, from what I can tell. Maybe I'll just reboot it. Wow, I never knew CBT would be this difficult. I kind of thought it would be easy to get into. Alright, game? Wanna work now? Nope. It does not. Thank you, Rowan. I hope you have a good day. Oh, there she is. We found her. Yuuka Kazami. Yeah. Well, have a good day, Rowan, either way. I'm happy you made it out just for a little bit. Thank you. Let us begin. Start. Which game do you want to play? I would like to play CBT with Yuuka Kazami. You walk along your way to the forest in search of the field of sunflowers. After some time, you come across the sunflower garden. You meet the person you're looking for. Hey, that's far as you go. I really don't want you stepping on these sunflowers. You'll hurt the poor, tortured souls that live inside them. Just kidding. Mostly. I'm Yuuka Kazami. You must be here for my CBT sessions. I mostly just keep to myself and enjoy the company of flowers all year round. And I figure it can't hurt to learn more about humans and how their minds work. So I picked up a psychology book that the half yokai shop owner had lying around in the store. It was there I learned about cognitive behavior therapy. It seemed pretty useful and I couldn't help but want to share it with a few humans. And here we are! So glad you could make it. Really glad you could make it. Real glad. Anyways, it's so nice that you joined me. The human mind, it's deep and complex. It's amazing. But at the same time, it's quite irrational, downright absurd at some points. Our brain is ultimately trying to protect itself, but sometimes it overreacts to things that aren't really visible threats to our safety and well-being. These irrational thoughts can cause a slew of problems to our mental health. That's where cognitive behavioral therapy comes in. Essentially, cognitive behavioral therapy is using logic-based strategies to help alleviate symptoms of poor mental health. Our problems come from irrationality, so it's only natural that grounding ourselves in logic and reason can help us live better. We can't change how we feel, but we can certainly change how we react. And by changing how we react, we can eventually change how we feel. It becomes a full circle, just like nature itself. Kind of beautiful when you think about it that way. With cognitive behavioral therapy, you can take some steps to finally reclaim your true self. With that said, this is different from simply giving you advice. These are actual activities that you have to try multiple times to see results. I actually thought this was going to be a joke that just happened to be called CBT. Now I'm confused and interested how they are turning this into a game. I am too. I just saw this game and thought it would make a funny title, to be honest with you, Tia. But I'm intrigued. I want to see what... I think Yuuka has a few good points. I'd like to hear out her advice. Can't hurt, can it? Oh, someone followed! Oh man, it's been a while since someone followed. Thank you, JaxNan2. I really appreciate it. That said, this is different than simply giving you advice. These are actual results that you will have to try multiple times to see results. But you wouldn't have to come all this way not to put at least some effort in, right? It wouldn't be very nice to waste your time here. Or my time. Wouldn't be nice. At all. That said, let's begin the first lesson. This one is about negative or inaccurate thinking. It's sometimes in life, sometimes things do not go our way. Naturally, this is perfectly normal and bound to happen eventually. However, sometimes we think of the worst possible things as a result of when the unexpected wait, go back. However, sometimes we think of the worst possible things as a result of when the unexpected occurs. As a result, we may develop certain lines of thinking that are not in line with reality. To combat this, we simply just need to challenge these overblown thoughts with reality. For example, let's say you say hi to your friend you saw across a hall or a street. But, oh no! They seemingly completely ignored you. Now tell me, what is the reason for this? What usually comes to your mind when something like this happens? Is it, my friend hates me? My friend was mad at me over something I did. I must be dumb, stupid, and ugly. I think... I'm definitely feeling C in my heart here. That's it, yeah. I must be dumb, stupid, and ugly. Now that's not an uncommon thought. Well, as you have just demonstrated, it's easy to jump to conclusions thinking it must be our fault when something like this happens. However, this is mostly an emotional side talking to us this way. We have not yet challenged it with logic. Girls will literally draw a VTuber model and start weekly streaming and learning all about Toho and playing a game about therapy instead of going to therapy. So true! What a base person you're describing, Tia. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just like, you're correct. I will demonstrate some more logical grounds as to why your friend might have ignored you. They could have been busy with something that took up all of their attention. They thought it was a stranger calling someone else. They could have been dealing with something serious and your voice was drowned out. They simply didn't hear you. See, isn't that better? Don't you find it much more likely that they just didn't hear you than them hating you over something you're not even sure would have made them upset? Next time you think of such a negative thoughts, try to counter it with logic. Instead of thinking, they walked past me because they hate me, try something much more logical, such as, They were probably busy with something else and simply didn't hear me. Of course, it doesn't apply to just friends. It can apply to anything. For instance, I myself don't particularly have any close friends, but I still worry about some things. When I go flower gazing, a thought will pop in my head. I'll think, oh no, what if someone interrupts my gazing and ruins the flowers I enjoy watching so much? Then I go, don't worry. The moment he so much as creases these flowers, I'll slowly turn him inside out with my pinky finger and make his family watch. And I just feel so much better afterwards. But such a thing doesn't really relate to you. Here's one. Let's say you want to go to the doctor, but you're scared of needles and don't want to get seriously injured. Once again, just challenge it with logic. Counter it with something like, she's a trained professional who has done this countless times. Chances of anything going seriously wrong are extremely low. Now, I hope you get the idea. Overall, if you get any negative thoughts that are causing you unease, be sure to try to challenge them with logic-based thoughts. Oh, I won't try to have grand arguments with yourself in your head. Just simply address the thoughts. And remember, you don't have to entirely believe what you counter with. The important thing is just to respond in an appropriate manner. Well, that concludes our first lesson. Now on to the next lesson. Yay, more CBT! God, I fucking love CBT. This one is about thought journals. Thought journal? Is that an Amori reference right there? Thought journals are the use of writing down your negative feelings and identifying patterns of harmful and often illogical thinking, challenging those lines of thinking with more helpful, balanced, and logical thoughts. First, you write out exactly what is causing you distress and why. Be as specific as you can. Write down your feeling. You can even note the intensity of how you feel. That's a banned message? I did not set that up to be a banned message. That is, I am totally support Arca's thought journal. How dare you, Twitch? When you have it written out, identify the portions of irrational thinking present in what you have written. Finally, after you have identified the irrational portions, change them with more healthy, balanced thoughts that are based on logic. This is helpful not only because you're challenging your beliefs again, but also because writing down your thoughts allows you to give them a whole new perspective that can help you cope better. But yeah, journal is pretty. Journal of cool and pretty ladies. Yeah, that's based. You better have room for Yuuka in that journal. Otherwise, she'll break out the other CBT. No comment. The tricky part is identifying what exactly you wrote down that's irrational. I think it's best if I just give you an example of what a proper thought journal entry looks like. Take a look at this. I tailor-made it for a human situation humans face. Oh, no, I don't want to read it. What's bothering me? I think my friends actually don't like me and don't want to hang out with me because I'm a depressing person who brings them down. How this made me feel. Sad, depressed, lonely, hopeless. How bad it hurt. 7 out of 10. It hurts pretty bad. Rational lines of thinking present in this thought. Mind reading. I am assuming what my friends are thinking about me even though I cannot read their minds. There's no way to know what they're thinking without them actually telling me. Negative assumptions. I am only thinking that my friends don't like me. However, I did not take into account the nice things they have done for me, that prove that they do in fact like me. Like patting my head! Blue patsy chat. Emotional reasoning. I am only going off of this based on feeling alone, and not logic. There is no evidence to suggest that my friends secretly despise me. Can I hide the... Hold on. What is a more balanced and reasonable thought? My friends would actually be my friends if they didn't like me. I can always ask them if there's anything I do that puts them in a worse mood, or they can just tell me themselves and we can work from there. What a great suggestion, Yuuka. I appreciate it. This is good advice, and I will consider this more in my day-to-day life. With that, you should have an understanding of what a thought journal is and how to use it. It involves more effort, but can be more helpful. That's certainly what you have to put in when it comes to more extensive therapy. On to the final lesson. Ooh, we're in the final stretch, chat. You ready to become emotionally stable? Oh, but won't I lose all my charm if I'm no longer insane? This one is called belief experimentation. This one's a step further from what you've learned so far. This one is the most powerful CBT strategy you can learn. No notes. Great line. Powerful CBT strategy unlocked. You'll still be charming even if you aren't quite as anxious. Do you mean it? Would you still love me if I was a worm? Prove it. As the name implies, a belief experiment is when you act out on something that you think may cause you distress, but noting what actually happens when you act it out. Our negative feelings are not based on reality. Acting them out and knowing what happens is one of the best ways you can ease troubles. This is because more often than not, what actually transpired doesn't match with what we thought would happen in our minds. Now, get started. First, start by writing down the experiment you're going to do based on your troubles. Then, write down what you think is going to happen. Next, perform your experiment, whatever that may be. Then you write down what actually ended up happening and what you have learned from it. Was it as bad as you thought it was? Was it as positive or negative outcomes? Was it a positive or negative outcome? Wait for weird DMs for Blue. Yes! Listen, Tia, I only threatened your life as a thought experiment, okay? So don't take it too seriously. Would you be doing this again in the future? Did it ease your troubles? It's like the thought journal. Reflection is key. I know. I'll perform a brief experiment myself. I finished some of it anyway. Here goes. Experiment. I shall give CBT lessons to a human. Prediction. The human will end up wasting my time because I believe humans to be weak and disappointing. Outcome? Well, I guess now it's good as now is as good as any of a time to show you my new spell card. Now then, where are we? Oh! Wait, sorry, the game disappeared, but I actually just did click on the window and I got scared. Classic. Where are we? Ah, right. We were just seeing if you really wasted my time or not. Let me quiz you on some of the things we learned today. If you get it right, that means you have indeed been listening, and therefore have not been wasting my time, thus proving that humans aren't so bad after all. Get it wrong, well, it'll just be confirming what I knew, but that's okay. It doesn't affect me in the slightest. Now, on to the first question. Let's start with something basic. What does CBT stand for? Chat, help. I'm a little scared. Do you know the answer? Is CBT cognitive behavioral therapy? I love you, Yuuka. Marry me, Yuuka. Or Yuuka biscuit. What do you mean the other two CBT Arca? There's 4 options here, and I just read all of them. There's no other possible options for CBT. I really hate that it took away my save button. If I choose something that is wrong, do you think she's gonna shoot me immediately, and then I'll have to go all the way through this? I think CBT stands for Yuuka biscuit. Well, I guess that's good enough. Next question. What is a cognitive thought journal? When you write about events that bothered you and find flaws in your line of thought, when you write about how much you love Yuuka, when you write about how you're going to make Yuuka happy, or when you write about how cute Yuuka is. You thought, well, given that most of my thoughts are how much I love Yuuka Kazumi, the CBT specialist from Tuhu, of course, most of the thoughts in my thought journal are going to be about how much I love Yuuka. We'll see if you can answer the next question. What is a belief experiment? Wait, let me save save. There we go. Just in case she asks me something that will actually get me shot. When you act out what's bothering you and take note of what actually transpired, when you experiment with kissing Yuuka, when you experiment with calling Yuuka cute. Let's experiment with calling Yuuka cute. Come down. I was never going to hurt you. I just like to have fun and toy around with humans. They're so unique. Sometimes I just mess around with them. Other times they turn into fertilizer for the sunflowers. Mostly kidding with that one. Anyways, let's take the thought burn from the top now, shall we? Experiment. I shall give CBT lessons to a human. Prediction. The human will end up wasting my time because I believe humans are weak and disappointing. Outcome. Prediction did not come true. The human listened to me attentively, answered every question correctly, exceeded my expectations, and thoroughly entertained me. Reflection. Humans can be a wonderful source of entertainment. I shall hang out with them more. Particularly this human right here. Oh, I guess this goes without saying, but when you feel scared or frightened, always remember the times in your life. Good memories can save your life, as they say. Well, that concludes the lesson. Try out whichever method works best for you, whenever you need to use it. Make use of what I taught you today. I mean it. That said, I had a really good time today. Thank you! You're free to come back anytime you want if you need a refresher. I do hope to see you soon. I better see you soon. Well, take care now. Yay! Thank you, Yuuka. I appreciate it. She did not. She bratted at you to shoot her. Tia, I do not brat. How dare you imply such a thing about me? I answered her questions correctly. I told her what she wanted to hear. She did not T or C and B. She did not therapy my cognitive and behavioral. Arca, that makes no sense. Think critically about what you're saying. Maybe you should put this in your thought journal so you can reflect upon it more closely. Yeah, the DLC. Let's get started with the DLC, shall we? Which game do you want to play? I would like to play Getting Help with Patchouli Knowledge. After waking your way into the mansion, you wander aimlessly around the library, looking for the person who might be able to help you. After a while, you find the person you're looking for, and greet her. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'd imagine you didn't have much trouble getting here, given how rather easy it is to get past our mansion's gates. Normally, I'd fry invaders to a crisp, but I don't sense one shred of danger from your that look on your face. You seem like you need some help. I'm Patchouli Knowledge. What brings you here? Oh, you're the perfect timing. I've actually been looking for you. Thanks for showing up. I have a story to tell you. The story is 100% true. None of it has been made up. Just for you, I'm going to use the full extent of what I've learned during my reading. It dates back a while ago, so get comfortable. This may take a while. Oh, need water. That's so much better. I just need more water in my life generally. I haven't been drinking enough. Oh, speaking of drinking enough, I haven't taken my medication yet. I'll do it after. I need food too. I haven't eaten. Honestly, chat, I just woke up. So I haven't eaten. I haven't done very much at all. I woke up like 15 minutes before the stream started. Date back to a long time ago. So get comfortable. This may take a while. Long ago, before even Ramelia and I were born, people told rumors of a sacred object that would give you the entire world. If you had this sacred object, you would have power beyond your wildest dreams. As long as you had it, you would have the heart of a lion, the strength of 100 men, the cunning of a snake, and the speed of a leopard. A leopard. However, it became apparent that only those with a pure, noble heart could use it. For that reason, this sacred artifact is the reason behind the rise and fall of many civilizations throughout history. It originated when the artifact stood on top of a rock on a hill somewhere in ancient Britannica. But no man or woman was able to take it off the stone, until one day a young boy named Charles. No, wait, it wasn't Charles. It was... right. It was none other than Caesar. When Caesar took the Fumo out of the stone, he was in complete awe over his newfound strength. He personally treaded 2,000 miles back to Rome. He then built up the entire Roman Empire from the ground up with his bare hands. The sacred artifact lay on top of it as a true testament to its power. If it's so powerful, why would he just put it on a monument and then stop using it? Is he stupid? Yeah. But alas, he went mad with power and abused his position. He became more cruel than he was merciful. Everyone revolted against the cruel emperor. And at the last moment, when he needed it, the sacred artifact vanished before his very eyes. Caesar was killed by his own people. Overnight, every single Roman city collapsed and crumbled. And that's how the Roman Empire fell. Anyways, that's off history for now. What I meant to show you is... Surprise! Happy birthday! We heard the news inside. We should all come. How old are you now? 18? 19? 21? 25? It doesn't matter. He's still cute enough to be chopped up into 30 tiny pieces and eaten. Indeed. I can cook you up and feed the mistress while you're at it. I would make a rather nice snack. Just kidding. Oh, we were? Darn it! I was getting excited for a second there. Anyways, Patchouli, you have something special for a guest? That's right. It won't be much of a birthday without a present. Of course. About the legendary artifact I was talking about earlier. It was found on the borders of Gensokyo, and we managed to procure it through slightly questionable means. Here you go, King. With this, as long as you have a noble heart, there's nothing you won't be able to do. It's yours now. I love it. I will take good care of it forever, Patchouli. Pat, 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 pat. Remember to take care of your cute fairy Fumos, chat. It's very important. Tell them it's not your birthday, or accept the gift. It is not my birthday. You tell them you appreciate the kind gestures. They're mistaken. Your tone immediately changes, and you assure them that it is in fact your birthday. You then proceed to take the artifact. As soon as you touch it, it disappears, and you can feel its essence seep deep inside you. Oh, look at that! The human has become one with it. Never seen anything like it. One more thing, human. It's a request from all of us. That's right. We do care about you and your well-being. Indeed. That's why we want you to promise us that you'll never stop getting better. And if you ever feel down again, please don't hesitate to see me again. Or I promise I won't hurt you for the most part. Well, time to celebrate. I'll bring the cake. I'm sorry, I got lube all over myself, chat. I'll explain what that means in just a second, but I'll be right back. I apologize for the delay. Oh, please. Okay, hi. I'm back. Yes, so I have this, like, pill holder thing I got for free. It was just, like, in a box with something I bought. And, I was just playing with it because it's fun to play with. It has, like, a little rotating mechanism in it. And the cap for it, like, it just, like, came apart. Like, all the pieces disassembled. And between those pieces, because it has the rotating parts, there's lube in them so that they move smoothly. And so when it came out, it just, like, coated me with the fucking lube, and I had to wash my hands. Why did I get lubed up playing CBT with Yuuka Kazami? Why did this happen? Okay, Kuakama to fetch the drinks. Then I'll stay here with the human in the meantime. Don't get too excited now, Yuuka. I can't promise you that. Hopefully Patchouli will behave herself while the others are gone. Hopefully. We did it! Yay! We beat the game! We learned about CBT. Are you proud of me, chat? I've learned a new tool in my arsenal that I can use to deal with sad thoughts. Okay, can go away now. Close. Goodbye, Yuuka. I'll remember to come back and say hi to you. I'll always think about you, and I appreciate your help. Now, on to the second game on our docket. I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to be playing a game I like called Genome Guardian. It's a little game I found on Steam one day, and then I proceeded to put like fucking 100 hours into. It also has copyrighted music, so I cannot play the music on stream. So I'm going to be playing VA11, Hall A music while we do it. Genome Guardian, this game. Yeah, I found this game on Steam, and then I put 60 hours in it. It is something really special to just kind of find out there. Also, I believe they're raising the price soon, or maybe they literally just did it before the stream, in which case, sucks to be you, man. I don't know what to tell you. VA Hall A OST. OST? Go. There we go. I listen to this OST a lot in Belfast when I lived there, so I always think of Ireland when I listen to the soundtrack. Especially walking to university while it was raining. That's what I always think of, because I'd walk to university in the rain and listen to the soundtrack, and it was really relaxing. Good times. Alright. Oh, is there multiple save files in this game? There might not be. Yeah, it's just a reset. So I guess we're just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to wing it a little. I have, like, almost everything unlocked. Just ignore that, I guess. I'll try to play a, normal mode just to show off how the game works. Let's go with, let's go with, yeah, this one, sure. really is a nice OST. It is, and it's copyright free. I know that because I asked Tia Nova, and he told me. Thank you, Tia. Thank the butler in chat. Let's, yeah, sure, barrier, and then... Wow, I did not know there was songs with lyrics in it in VA11 Hall A. VA11 Hall A bonus tracks. Oh, okay, well, I appreciate it, but please don't... please don't put lyrics on my stream. Okay. Sure, we'll put a red dot on it. And then, yeah, there. That looks terrible. I know this is important, but it's important to me. Needle! That's my true weapon right there. Then headlights. Yeah, that looks dumb. Whatever. And then you can choose your perks. I'm just going to choose some that work. Okay. Doop, 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 and, this. Okay. Choose a weapon. Don't worry too much about this. And let's begin! This is Genome Guardian. In Genome Guardian, you play as a turret, and you are trying to defend from these, little microbes who are trying to kill you. And ultimately, you are trying to synthesize a cure for the disease. This is the disease that kills people. You are Mr. Dr. Robot. You can't see anything? Ah, I know why that's the case. I apologize for the scuff. This should not be recording Yuuka anymore. This should be recording Genome Guardians. Hopefully? Oh! Well, it's big. It's very big. Listen. We got a little bit of scuff. You just gotta bear with it. Okay. And then... Wow. This game doesn't quite fit the screen? No, there it does. No. Why isn't this game exactly 16 by 9? Who made this shit? Tasteful scuffiness, yes. But hey, at least you don't have to just imagine the game anymore. There we go. Alright. This is what I was actually describing. You're playing as a little robot, and you have to kill the suck disease. And then you get to buy letters. And these letters are your turret. So for example, you can combine the C and the T, and maybe the B, and you can get you could constantly new weapon. These just create different weapons pretty much. So if I fire now, you can see I have the CT, which is a dumbfire rocket, which fires like that and explodes. And that little blue one is just the C version. So it's just like a little pistol shot. And this game has like a lot of depth to it. There's a reason I put 60 hours in it. The ability to customize these weapons so much is absolutely fucking wild. And if you like these kinds of games, I would highly recommend it. Love this shit. Also, we can talk a little bit more about me now that we don't have to deal with Yuuka CBT. I have had a week. I've certainly had a week. It's not too much of note has happened, to be honest. I've been mostly hold on, this music is a little loud, if you'll forgive me. Oop, there we go. That's a bit nicer. Wait, did I change it? Oop. I did not. There we go. Now it's nicer. Can you change the Steam name category? I want to see the change name. Huh? I did I did the exact same thing I do every single time, which is I change the category and then I just go, okay, it's done. But you have to hit done. Yes, same brain cell is the one Fey brain cell. Genome Guardian is the game name. Huge fan. Highly recommend it. But yeah, it's certainly been a week. I I have not done much. I have not thought much this week. I have mostly just been existing. It's all you can ask for sometimes, you know? Aside from that, I really haven't done much. I've been, you know what? There is one thing I did though. I have been, I found cartons of Mugi tea at some weeks are just kind of autopilot. You get it, Tia. You know what's up. I would like none of these, to be honest. Actually, I'll take a seat. Yeah, some weeks just autopilot. I have been going crazy for Mugi tea though. I went to the store and they sell in their like international foods area. They sell like cartons of Mugi tea, and I've been going through like 3 of them a week. I love that shit. I hope it's not too bad for me. I don't think it's high in sugar. Like that would be the main thing that would make it bad for me, right? But I want C. The blue ones with cDNA are the ones that shoot shit at you, and I hate them. So tDNA ones are the big ones. I will take a shotgun. The fairy now has a shotgun. Fear me. Oof. Yeah, love my fucking Mugi tea. I used to get it from like they sell them at bubble tea places if you just ask for one without bubble tea. That's just all it is. But first of all, I don't like bubble tea, and I always feel weird going to a store about bubble tea and asking for a tea without bubbles in it. But I mean, okay, you know, yeah, okay, you're a great singer, whatever your name is. I have forgotten your name. No, please. OST with no lyrics. Sure, there you go. Okay. Thank you, chat. I've never had barley tea. I always drink milk tea without too many bobas. It is actually milk tea. Tia, you've done a little bit of detective work about my insane rambling. I appreciate it. However, I've completely misled you. I thought Mugi tea was milk tea. It is not. It is barley tea. I actually like milk tea, though. I've made a fool of myself and you. I will take a pistol, because that makes a hunting shotgun. And hunting shotguns are possibly the cutest gun in existence. There's something special about a girl holding a hunting shotgun. Wait, I'm incorrect. There's something cuter about a girl holding a sniper rifle than a hunting shotgun. I used to get milk tea without bobas, but it's grown on me. I can't really stand foods that are like, I don't even know how to describe it, like that have uneven consistency. Like a good example is yogurt with fruits in it. People say, oh, I love yogurt with fruits in it so much. I cannot stand it. I hate it. Like whenever I am like going through the yogurt, because like when you eat the yogurt, like it's not solid, so you don't have to chew it, and then you hit like a solid object in that mass, and it makes me gag. I don't know how people can eat it. Oh, I love textural variety. Interesting. Well, maybe have you considered boba tea? You might like it, Green Arch. That's me. I've also had, they have these little cans of coffee that come from Japan. I think they come from Japan. They're called like Bosman's Coffee, and I love those things too. I could go through a lot of those in a week. I could drink those like most people drink cans of Coke. Love that shit. Only only downside, I have absolutely no self-control, and I'm pretty sure one of those has a lot of caffeine in it, but I'll just drink them back to back. I do not care. More projectiles is more good. That's what I've always said. Also, I have... what was it? Oh! I went to a pizza place because I had a gift card. I had a gift card to go to... I'll say what it is, I guess. Whatever. Boston Pizza. Went there, had a nice pizza, whatever. And then I fucking ordered like a tall drink, like a rum and coke, and I just spilled it all over the floor. Like a goddamn dumbass. I paid, I tipped the waiter, then I just like immediately threw like a full glass of drink all over the goddamn ground. Well, maybe this is a good chance to use the CBT I've learned from Yuuka CBT. It's easy to jump to the conclusion that people judged me for it and thought I looked like a fool. But in reality, they probably didn't think much about me at all. They probably saw it as a perfectly normal event, and spilling a drink, although they may not want to do it, it's just a part of the job and has very little to do with me. But I feel better. Don't you feel better now that you've undergone CBT chat, not CBD? I'll make you undergo CBD after this chat. The only drink you paid for is the adult version of letting go of a balloon. That is true. However, I think spilling food is, dropping food or spilling food on the ground, especially if you're the one who's made it and it took like hours to make. Now that is a truly terrible feeling. I remember when I was still, this is back a few years ago when I was still living with my parents. It was very snowy out, and our backyard, or like the path out of our garage onto like the back road, it was like terrible. Like the road hadn't been maintained for years and years, and like with the ice, it just fills in with water and then freezes solid with ice. So I left and I was like, I'm gonna go get some food for me and my mom. And I left, came back and was trying to get into the garage up from that pathway. And the car just couldn't do it. Like no matter what I did, I tried wiggling the wheels, I tried like varying the engine, all the stuff. Car just didn't want to do it. Just didn't want to go in the garage. So I was sitting in the car, front seat, very hungry. I was very hungry. Right next to me was a bag of food, and it smelled like like the car was full of the smelling of hamburgers, and it was just sitting there, and I couldn't eat it. Meanwhile, I was doing this extremely frustrating activity of trying to get a car to drive straight up solid ice onto my garage. Oh man, I don't think I've ever been more mad in my life. It was such just like a perfect moment for me to get so unbelievably pissed off. Just like everything aligned. My like lizard brain, my canine brain, it all just came together to be like, God fucking damn it, I am going to explode this car if I am not allowed to eat this hamburger. Good times. Sniping shotgun, please. Hard to agree. It's bad enough to cook for an hour for 5 minutes of eating. Also, not getting to eat is tragic. That's the big one. Eating is such like a commitment, you know? Like eating is one of like, you know, I mean, we're pretty like pre-programmed to enjoy eating quite a lot. So having it like that moment of joy just get ripped away from you and you're thrust back into the sadness of being hungry. Oh, it truly is a tale of woe. Sure, let's get some damage and range on the sniping shotgun. Oh my god, spilling the 15-minute coffee I've made is such a tragedy. That's the advantage of iced coffee. I can make iced coffee instantly. I have to like wait for like a few days, but after that, it's just there. I can, if I spill it, I can just grab more of it. Well, I guess unless I spill the big container, in which case that would be a tragedy. But at least I wouldn't have to clean up hot coffee. But you know, there's a trade-off in all things. I haven't made iced coffee for a very long time. I've just been buying it. I know I shouldn't be, but at the same time, I've just been like, I don't know. I've been getting annoyed with please stop shooting me. I don't want to die. Please, I have to win my first run. I need something to clear out these projectiles and these blue fuckers. Also the A's. Oh. cDNA is now extinct. Gladly. Fuck those guys. Fire rate. Sure. Why not? Yeah. I've been going through I don't know. I've just been trying to change up my diet a little recently, I guess. The big thing I always like find with stuff like this though is that it is very hard to like shop for just one person, I find. Like the issue is like, oh, I could like buy hamburger and make tacos. But the problem is, like, you can only buy like half a kilogram of hamburgers, like hamburger meat, and that is like, there's just no way I'm gonna get through that. My tiny little fairy body can only do so much. Supersonic wave or a laser shotgun. Ooh. Okay, laser shotgun it is. Let's see how this shoots. Whoa! This is why I like this game. You just get crazy weapons like this. And with the little mod slots, it can keep surprising you. Also, this game is fucking difficult on the higher difficulties. Why not? Cooked refrigerated taco meat will keep all week. See, is that true? Like, I find that's maybe like strictly true, but I find like when I put it in the refrigerator, after like a day or so, it will... I don't want any of this shit. After putting it in the fridge and like leaving it for a day, the like fat that's on the outside of the hamburger meat just like completely like not, you know, it like all oozed together into like one big solid mass. Maybe that is fine to eat, but it certainly looks real gross. Maybe I'm just being a big baby though. Maybe I should try to get in the habit. Milk is the big one. I can't handle milk. It just goes bad so fast. Like, I don't have a chance. Even buying the smallest milk containers, it's just gone before I can even get a chance to think about eating it, which upsets me, because I want to eat, like, macaroni and cheese and stuff, but I don't really want to buy milk. I wish I could buy, like, macaroni and cheese milk, you know? Oh, I wonder if ours is different since we use ground turkey, which has extremely low fat content. Ooh, that probably is it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I'll buy ground turkey and make turkey tacos. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Thank you, Tia. I will consider this. I want a scout rifle or an anti-air cannon. Sure, 2 anti-air cannons, please. Ooh. Yeah, that I sure is something. Thank you for the when I was in the UK, they sold a lot of lamb meat. And I really liked lamb meat. I always got, when I lived in the UK, I never bought like ground beef or anything like that. It was just lamb meat. I fucking love that stuff. My favorite meat is probably venison though. Venison really tastes great. I'm a huge proponent of it. I guess it's hard to farm venison though, because I feel like I've never seen a deer farm, even though you can eat venison meat. I don't know why that is. Maybe there's a good reason for it. Fuck off, you goddamn mosquito. Oh, I hate the mosquito enemies in this game. But yeah, I wish land was easier to get. Is the moral of that story. I would eat the shit out of it. I find Alberta, I found that the like stores were always just like there was so much meat in the stores. You could find like any kind you wanted. But living out here in Ontario, I have not found that to be the case at all. It's even hard to find ground beef sometimes. Sometimes it's only ground pork. It's hard to find ground pork. Sorry. Sometimes it's only ground beef. Like, that's straight up the only option. I wonder if that's just like a cultural thing or like a logistics thing. It's just like hard to take care of other animals out here for whatever reason. But, sure is annoying. I just want venison meat. Is that so bad? Am I crazy? Anti-air Gatling, sure. Why not? Probably a little of both cultural and logistics. If it's too expensive, it doesn't really sell. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, you live with what you get. One thing I do appreciate about Ontario though is that the sushi is much better quality. Because you live right near the water. And I do like meat sushi. Sushi is... I would not say I really like fish or seafood. I hate shrimp. And I feel like shrimp is the most common thing to put in like seafood. I feel like people often put like shrimp in ramen or like whatever. Hate it. I can't stand them. I don't know why. I think it's just like the tail is the big thing that gets me. Like, why would I want to... But there's a big inedible part of my food. Why would I want that? Better quality than the UK, or is sushi not big there? I did not see any sushi in Ireland when I lived there. I don't know if that's just because I wasn't looking for it, which admittedly, it's not like I was going around looking for sushi places while I lived there. That's possible. But I didn't see any. Meanwhile, in Ontario, you can't throw a stick without finding a sushi place. They're everywhere. But yeah, I like sushi, and I don't really like other kinds of seafood than that, to be perfectly honest. I think they're a little overrated. I would say I would be happy not ever ordering... tempura shrimp is okay. I'd take a tempura shrimp. But then aside from that, I think I'd be solid with just sushi and tempura shrimp forever. As far as seafood goes. I still want hamburgers. Hamburgers are good. Hamburgers are just fucking solid, honestly. Hamburgers are a solid invention. They're just efficient. They're an efficient way of delivering food to your human body. What else do you want? Okay, might as well banish the C. I can't use it anymore. What else have I been doing? Oh yeah, I felt a weird, like, I don't really... Sorry, my brain has just completely turned off. I don't even know what to say about it. I just can't think gooder. Is fish and chips the thing you said you think is overrated? I mean, it's certainly not underrated. I would not say it's one of the best foods in the world, but it's probably one of the most popular foods in the world. So, I suppose, yes, it is, statistically speaking, overrated. I want fire rate on you. Oh. Wait, never mind. But I think it's fine. So I've learned that there's actually two different, like, types of fish and chips that people tend to have in mind when they say that, and when they don't even, like, understand that there's, like, a second option. They just think they have the one that they have. Like, you can get fish and chips where it's almost like chicken tenders. They're solid. They're solid. They aren't really like very greasy or anything. They're pretty self-contained and they aren't very large. And those are the ones that you could like imagine picking up and eating them with your hands. Versus there's the other kind, which are large, almost like a steak cut, and they're all like greasy and like wet, like a steak would be. And that's the other kind. And most people, I feel like, don't even know that there's like two possibilities. They just have the one they had. I think the smaller ones, the like chicken tendery ones, are okay. And the other, like the steaky kinds, I would almost never go for. I don't know. They're just too much. I can't be convinced to care about the fish long enough for me to finish eating one. I like fried fish once in a while. I grew up with walleye and perch, like fish, since I lived in a big lake state. Well, I'm happy you like it, Kia. I appreciate several opinions. Also, this build is sick. Get fucking eviscerated, microbes. Get extracted, if you will. Yeah, that's the general gist of this game. And wait 30 the game ends, which is why I'm saying it like this. That's how the game goes generally. I would, if you like these kind of very simple roguelikes, just throw it on and just, you know, have a solid time while you're listening to music or watching videos. That's what I do. Highly recommend. Also, the creator seems like a cool dude. I don't know anything about them, but they seem like just like a normal dude, you know? Just a guy making a game he wanted. Hard to argue with that. Who knows, maybe this will end up a game like Stardew Valley, where someone just works on this for the rest of their lives, and it becomes an incredible project. And you got in on the ground floor. Victory! Yay! Praise me now, please! I want to be praised. Okay. There's also, that's spoilers. You know what? Can I spoil it a little? Nah. Let's go into brood mode. There's quite a few different modes, and they're going to be adding more. And also, all these turrets. These all play, like, substantially differently from one another. Here's one I quite like. The Viper. The Galactic Guardian. It has, all of its weapons are actually modified, just like by the turret itself. And it even moves around, which is also pretty fun. I'm going to take something like this, and this. Wait. This. Okay. Don't worry too much about these perks. I just don't want to explain them all too much. They just make you better. There's nothing else to say about it. Here we go. Look, I can run around, and I've got like my little front-facing Gatling gun. I really like this turret. This one's inventive. I wish that they aren't all this different. I wish they were, because this one is very cool. What's that event up to? Oh, I was... This is going to be a strange segue. Oh, I was... Sorry. I swear I'm taking it seriously. So, I was looking at, we'll say lewd mangas a little. And as I was, like, kind of, like, examining them, I kind of like had this thought, which is that like I just truly don't understand what people like about like lewd stuff like that. Like I truly just deep down don't understand the attraction to genitals at all. It's just like something I guess I'll never truly grasp. It's just kind of weird to see it, especially given how popular it is, to say the least. Maybe I'm just a fucking weirdo. I don't know. That's that weird thought. I do not know why I felt the need to share that. I will take a... Ooh, bounces. Bounce is a very fun mod you can put on stuff. See, like, I got these little homing cannons on my side. That's one of the main ways that people are built different. Yeah. Crazy. Very easy to, assume that, like, what you like is just, like, universally what normal people like. Like, it's easy to see yourself as the average person, even though statistically speaking, it's not true at all. As is frequently said sometimes, the average person does not exist. If you try to build, like, it comes from the, Air Force, the British Air Force, when they were trying to make develop seats to put their pilots in, and to like measured a bunch of people to see like how they should make the seats, and basically nobody had consistent measurements. Everyone had vastly different proportions, well, vastly, and no one was really like an average person, which is neat. It's just a neat little part of humanity. I will take more sniper rifle. Yay, that's a cute girl weapon. I found a little picture of a fairy holding a sniper rifle I shared in the Discord. And I was thinking about maybe trying Maple with that. Though I obviously I can't do it this week because I'm gonna be away for a little while until next Fumo Fairy Friday. I guess we didn't talk about that a little. Hold on. I do want this bomb. You can like I like that the final slot comes out the back, as though it's very helpful that I shoot bombs out straight behind me. I don't know. It's just a little goofy. But yeah, I guess I can talk about what I'll be doing. I'm going to be heading up to Toronto for a week-ish to meet up with my parents who are coming out to Toronto just for a week. And it's going to be a good time. And hopefully, the big thing I'm looking forward to... Okay, well, the big thing we're looking forward to is seeing my parents, of course. However... the big thing I'm looking forward to is ordering Chinese food, because that is something you can't really do unless there's a lot of people around. And so as a result, I just haven't had it for an extremely long time. And I'm excited to have it again. It's one of those things I feel like it's almost kind of like McDonald's in the way it's like sometimes I really crave, like I just want to eat McDonald's, and then I eat it and I go, meh, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully I'll have a good time. I know. I need the shake up a little. I've been going a little stir crazy. Do you not eat do you not eat mall Chinese like buffet style often? That's usually single serving. Buffet? There's not really a buffet place in Sarnia, to be honest, but see, like, the thing with that though is, like, if I go to a mall Chinese place, which I will go to sometimes, because I am only ordering for me, like, I can't get, give me 7 different things. I want to try, like, the salt and pepper squid and the chicken wings and the whatever. Like, you still can't do that. So I still can't get all my, like, favorite stuff, like the chicken wings and the, God, I'm fucking hungry. This is one issue I have with this game. Once you get sufficiently crazy weapons, especially these little A guys, just get completely lost in the nonsense. But they'll still fuck you up. Like, they ain't fucking around. They will still destroy you anyways. Yeah. But I can't, because, you know, you have to order conservatively if it's just you. You can't get many different options. And those different options are what I really want. Same as, like, like wing places. I would never go to a wing place by myself because the whole thing is that I want to go there and try like 7 different flavors of wings. But I'm not gonna order 7 different orders of wings by myself. You're right, it's an option, but I wouldn't do it. Let's get a automatic shotgun here. Oop. There it is. That's sick. I wonder, can you tell what's going on at all in chat? Or is this game just like completely unreadable? I mostly just wanted to show it off because I really appreciate how much fun I've had with it. And given that this game has 3 followers on Twitch, and maybe possibly one of the first games to play it. Wait, is this the wrong Genome Guardian I chose? It's possibly different games named Genome Guardian. Nope, this is it. That's crazy. I can't believe I am literally the only person playing this game on Twitch ever. It's such a hidden gem. Fire rate to weapons with A DNA. Sure, why not? That's most of my weapons. What else I got? Oh yeah. So, because of that trip as well, I've been trying to, clear out my fridge a little just so I don't, no point leaving all my food here to spoil after all. So I've been trying to get through all the perishable foods, but, I think I want this, please. Oh, gotta move my mic. My microphone is sitting directly in front of where I put my little slots here. Oh, that's also where I'm sitting. I can go. Here we go. Smaller. Slightly smaller. And then I can be. Wait, no. I'm gonna be one of the perks. There you go. Here are your perks, chat. You got. I like that. You got Mirror, Alpha, Reactor, and Fairy Fumo. Fairy Fumo is the strongest power-up. It's gonna bug me that it's not fully centered. Oh wait, that's not my real cursor. I'm trying to move my Fumo with my in-game cursor. There we go. That's perfect. Fairy power-up achieved. That's much better. I can really feel the power in that. But yeah, try and get through all my perishable foods. I like perishable foods. I really like salad wraps. But I always find that I just can't get through them in time. Like salad especially, like once you open up that lettuce container, it goes bad in like a few days. Nah. It's too much hassle. I don't know. Another thing that, like, wow, it sure would be great if there were multiple people here. But I was trying out, I have an on and off relationship with sandwiches. Sometimes I'll really love sandwiches, but other times I'll go like, bleh. And I was like, oh, I'll get some deli meat, and I got some. And I thought this salted cube of unholy pork would be fridge stable for at least a little while. Nah, after a few days it started smelling like piss, and I had to throw it out. Ugh. Yes. This needs an A in it. That is non-negotiable. But we'll take that critical chance, please. I know, it's gross. Just wish food didn't spoil. Sorry for talking about spoiled food all day, but truly it's all I've been thinking about. I don't got much going on right now. I did apply for a receptionist position though at a company I worked at before. And please die. Thank you. I applied to be a receptionist at a company I worked at before in Calgary. So this position would now be in Ontario, where I actually live now, which is helpful. It's helpful to find jobs tangentially close to where you live, generally. And you know what? I'm not too I'm actually kind of open to the possibility. Secretary work wasn't too bad. It's not super adventurous, but you know what? I don't think it has to be. I'm not really in the adventurous phase of my life as much. I don't think. I think I'm ready to chill out a little. I'm ready to accept my fate as just some person who's just, you know, here, who, like everyone else, will work some dumb job that doesn't really mean anything, and enjoy the little things in life. Enjoy the occasional CBT session with Yuuka CBT. Enjoy killing the COVID with this fighter jet that I've injected into your bloodstream. This actually is happening right now, by the way. Sorry in chat if something goes wrong. I am not legally responsible for anything that happens ever. Exclamation mark disclaimer. That's all you need to do. I keep thinking I need to have a exclamation mark disclaimer. I have respect for disclaimer messages, so I don't really want to do fake jokey ones. But I thought what would be my blood. Yeah, sorry Tia, it'll do that. Sorry, I'm just boiling a little bit of your blood. But you don't like these little pink things floating around in there? Maybe you shouldn't have caught all these microbes. I'll take that. I'll take fire rate and at the cost of accuracy. Honestly, I'd rather have low accuracy than high accuracy. With low accuracy, I'm guaranteed to actually hit these tiny, small moving microbes. I don't have to point directly at them to hit them. What was I saying? Gone. No idea. Oh, you know what? So, I remember, as a chemist, I took a crystallography class. So, study of like crystals, why they form, stuff like that. And that was in university in Belfast. And that class, I think more so than any other class, it's fucking ruined me. Not because it's hard or whatever, but because it's like extremely general. Basically anything can be described as a crystal pattern. And once you know what you're like looking for crystal patterns, you will see them literally everywhere. Like cars sitting in traffic. Those are a crystal pattern. Because it's like a bunch of rectangles trying to fit into the smallest space possible, you know? Or it's like a forest of trees. You can see crystal patterns in them because they're all trees trying to grow as far away from one another as possible. Stuff like that. And my god, it's like the fucking chemistry version of Among Us. I'll just be sitting there scrolling through news and I'll go, hey, wait, that's a crystal pattern. I know exactly what that is. Here, and my brain will go, here are all the details that you need to remember about these things, and all the technical details about crystallography. Please don't do this, brain. I just want to relax. I want to look at funny science memes. I don't want to think about putting my crystals in a box and blast them full of x-rays. I miss chemistry. I like chemistry. It's kind of a shame that I'll never do the kind of chemistry I did in university ever again. Likely. Animator wife trying to enjoy a movie is the same way. I saw something about that. There's a... I said... Okay. Just reading a message I got. No, what was the thing? Oh, yeah. I was watching a thing about that a while ago. About how I think I talked about it on stream. In The Rescuers, an animated film by Disney, for just like 2 frames in the background, there's a picture of just like a naked woman, and it just whizzes straight past. you can barely see it. And so when that film made it on theaters, like it was actually there when it played an official Disney film on theaters. But of course, nobody noticed. I mean, how would you ever? And I always think like there must be tons and tons of small details and stuff that must be just so easy to throw in if you're an animator, right? Like, because you spend hours and hours working on a frame that'll go by immediately. I wonder how many little details there are to really get out there. Or, you know what? Thinking about it in the sense of games, just think about how many, like, stupid jokes people put in, like, the comments while they're coding games. And then that's just it. Like, once you compile the game, those comments are gone. And that joke exists literally solely for the one person that it viewed. They're subject to lots of reviews. Do you remember which film this was supposedly in? That would be The Rescuers is the movie. And they actually caught it when they, like, people actually noticed it was in the movie when they got it for an original VHS release. And then you could suddenly pause and actually look at every individual frame, which wouldn't have been possible to do before because the film was on film. You couldn't just look at individual frames of film, you know? And so they found it. They saw the naked woman in the movie. And the people who put it in the movie probably thought, like, that would just never happen, ever. Like, can you believe that? Like, imagine today if you were like, you're like, fuck around and you scrape your name into the main concrete and you go, oh, whatever, I mean, who cares? It's just a rock. It's not gonna survive forever. Then, like, 100,000 years later, someone finds the rock you chiseled your name in and goes, oh, Blue, that's a crazy name. I can't believe there was someone named that 100,000 years ago. Just, I don't know. Always interesting stuff to think about. What really truly does and does not get remembered by the annals of time. Wow, that is some fire rate on that Gatling turret. That is some fucking big cannon fire, that's for sure. Heat max is pretty bad. Oh, so you see this? I have this little ring around my turret. That is my heat, and if that maxes out, I can't shoot anymore. I don't think I ever explained that, but that's what that is. I want more submachine gun. Yeah, give me a flamethrower. Let's commit some war crimes. Yeah, that looks like a war crime vehicle right there. God, I love committing war crimes. War crimes are so based. Exclamation mark disclaimer, please. I've also, another game I was thinking about maybe playing on stream, though I decided against it because it's a dull nerd hobby. It doesn't really make any sense. There's a Tuhu mod for EU4 I've been playing a bunch of. That is surprisingly, has a lot of depth to it. Congrats, we beat the game. We did it, chat. I did it. We're gonna need to put this on a higher difficulty next time. Disclaimer: Blue does not do the crimes. No crimes here. Yeah, he is right. I don't do the crimes. I encourage people to do the crimes on my behalf. So, it's not... I'm not a criminal. It's the other person who does the crime for me is a criminal. It's an important distinction. I want this. This is a good combination. Antifreeze makes this so you can fire while overheated, which is always fun. You can get some ridiculously high consistent fire rate with this. And then, I need... sure, hourglass works. Okay. And this. Oh, wait. Nope. Oh. Actually, I want not Fumo. I would like instead to have a cherry. This turret works with critical hit chance. Oh, so this is the shmup mode, which is another fun little mode in here. I immediately forgot what all my upgrades do. Shmup mode is fucking hard though. Is one thing I'll say about it. Like, just look at this like rain of bullets. Luckily the bullets only hurt you if they hit you. But like those other guys, they'll damage you when they get to the bottom of the screen. Fuck those guys. I will take this and this. I know it won't do anything right now, but so the color of those upgrades has to match the DNA inside them, basically, for them to work. So that yellow upgrade I got with my G shotgun isn't gonna do anything. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to bring up my stream notes. What else do I got here? Oh, I have been doing a little bit more drawing. I've been feeling a little... you know, if you look in that server, the most recent drawing I did of Keel herself, everyone's favorite beer tart, I don't feel too bad about it. I feel like it actually looks okay. You know, I don't think it looks terrible. I'm happy with it. I think I'm starting to get the idea with drawing. I think I might even say I'm okay at drawing. I certainly can draw, I think. Though I certainly need a lot more practice. I've only really drawn a few things, so. But I'm getting better. There's hope. There's hope out there, chat. I would like this pistol. Keep practicing and drawing things that make you happy. Yeah! I think that's another thing about it. I think I gotta be willing to draw, like, cringe garbage. You know? Like, if I don't want to draw it, I'm not gonna draw. So I gotta be okay drawing stupid shit that only I want to see. Otherwise, like, what's the point? Why am I even doing it? You know? I think that's true for a lot of things. I think, you know what, that's it. Maybe we should embrace CBT while thinking about this stuff. Why would I? Why would I stress myself out producing something that I don't want to produce? Seems like a bad idea generally. I think people will probably like it better if I do what makes me happy anyways, because probably the ideal stream content is... I'm gonna lose. Ah! I don't like shmup mode. Fuck shmup mode. All my homies hate shmup mode. Sorry if you're the creator of the game and you like shmup mode. It just sucks. I'm sorry. Probably the best stream content is the stream content during which you are happy. And therefore, even if it might not be a popular game, you should still choose the games that make you happy in the end. That's CBT with Yuuka CBT. I need to, so yeah. After this week, I was thinking a little bit about my game choices, too, speaking of which. And in particular, I was thinking, about something, probably. Definitely probably thought about something. It's gone. It's crazy. Like, you, as someone who watched a lot of live streams before, it's crazy, like, how when you're sitting here watching it and the people are talking, like, it feels like they're giving, like, a concise, like, not a concise, but, like, a forward narrative, you know? Like, they're midway through talking to you, and they're telling you something that happened in their life. They can't just, like, interrupt their story halfway through and go, nah, I forgot what happened. I don't even know what I was talking about. But when you're, like, streaming like this, it's so easy to do. Once you stop talking, like, your thought is just gone instantly. You weren't really deeply thinking about it. You were sort of just, like, surface level saying what came to your mind immediately. Hey, I don't know. I'm trying my best. Trying my best, Chad. Okay. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm a fae, and that's what really matters. Kind of like driving. Yeah, like white line. Is that? Am I saying this right? White line blindness, where although you're attentive the whole time you are driving because you don't want to crash, after the fact you don't remember it at all, which is actually a pretty common state of being, to be honest. Like, you enter a state of nope. God damn, what is wrong with me? I think I need to eat before stream. I think that might help. I think I need to take my sleep schedule has been completely fucked. Like, I find with my sleep schedule, the hard part with it is that, get rid of ADNA, please. The hard part with it is, that, like, my sleep schedule will slowly shift forward. Like, 20, or I guess, like, 16 hours after I wake up, I'm not tired. Even though, you know, like, if I want to keep a consistent schedule, I should be. So I stay up like an extra hour, and then eventually that catches up to me, and I end up in a situation, like now, where I'm flipped from where my time should be. Like, I should be, damn it. No. I should be, staying awake during the day, and sleeping at night, but I'm not. I'm doing the opposite. And then from that situation, I just don't really know what to do, because I know I don't want to be, like, I want to stay awake during the day, so I try, but then I fail to stay awake. Possibly because there's not very much to fucking do recently. I've just been waiting around, you know? But then, I want, yeah, I'll take fire rate. And I'll take the shotgun too. A little bit more protection. So I'll try to stay up during the day, and I'll eventually fall asleep. And I feel like, even like when I make attempts to push it back, to like go like, oh, I just need to wake up earlier today or whatever. I'll set an alarm. I'll wake up to the alarm. I'll go, cool, I did it. I woke up, and then I'll just fall asleep because there's nothing else to do. Maybe I should just, like, embrace it. Maybe I should try to be fine with the sleep schedule, especially if I don't have anything I need to be doing. It's not a terrible idea. I don't know. No harm in trying it. I mean, I've certainly... it's not like I've got any other commitments I'm looking forward to. Fumo Fairy Fridays about it. I love Fumo Fairy Fridays. Fumo Fairy Fridays are my favorite day. I hope you like Fair Fumo Day, chat. It should be your favorite day of the week. Small Tia will need to invert their sleep schedule soon because school starts next week. I remember that. Oh man, I have a lot of memories of that as a kid. Struggling to fall asleep before school. To be honest, that was pretty rough. I hated that. I hated when I couldn't sleep. Well, it was kind of like, I don't know. I remember memories of trying, like, actively, goddamn, like, actively trying to, I need something else to give me a bit more damage potential here. Thinking. I would like to take, you know what? I kind of just like this before. I like Fumo Day, but I also like hanging out with people in the Bluebird, which is a message behind my mic, which is every day. Aw, that's so sweet, Tia. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence in the server, and also the more people in the server, the better. So if you aren't in the server, you should type !Discord in chat to get a link to the server. And then you can hang out, and it will be funny. And I'll show you more memes about Yuuka CBT. Ow. The game is hard, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but this shit is not easy. I'm trying my best. I just hate, especially early on, like, it can be, like, mathematically difficult to, like, kill all the guys in time. Which is the one thing I think I like most about this game. Like, look at that fire rate when I start off. That's sick. I just need crit chance, I guess. This is a very crit-heavy build. Because that happens. Love that. No, I missed! Don't kill me! Ow. Okay, kill me a little. Damage speed, like, I don't know. I need attack rate. Sure. A shotgun. Why not? Yeah, I appreciate my community a lot. I'm glad you've stuck with me so far. Maybe we'll, who knows, maybe we'll keep growing. But I'm happy with just this as it is. And I hope I can keep doing Fumo Fairy Fridays for a very long time. I have no plans to stop, at least not anytime soon. Even if it's just for me, that's all I care about. I think I knew going into this stream would probably be a little short. So I think we're probably gonna call it pretty soon, to be honest. Actually, I think we might call it there. Sorry for the short stream today. As I've been said, I've been going through some stuff. I haven't had much going on in my life. So this is a little short one. But thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. And not next week, but hopefully we can get some more fun stuff with Fumo Fairy Friday on one after that. When is that? The next Thursday. Or, whatever. Fumo Fairy Friday. You get it. You get the bit. Sure works well for me. Good to be able to stay for the whole thing. Have a great night. Thank you, Tia. Have a good night, everyone. Wait. Oh, wait. I want to try !raid. I don't know. Is Northern Lion streaming? Does that work? Does that do anything? Okay, I still don't know how raids work. Yeah, thank you. Bye.